Well, hello guys. It's me, Philip from Markland in France again. You know, it's been a long time since I've uploaded something on YouTube and I believe it's the first video on my channel that's in English. But why? Well, many things have changed indeed. Because I want to make my channel bigger and I think German dubs are like, yeah, they're okay, but English is much more international, I think. So I will bring my whole content in two dubs, English and German dub, and I'll be looking for voice actors. But that's the other thing. But today I'm going to show you some customs that I've made, because I think custom videos are pretty good on YouTube. So let's just go. So I would say let's just start with the smallest. This is Tim. He's like a I think E69. I'm not sure, but he's a little electric engine. I've changed the magnets so that it will look more realistic if he pulls trains through the yard or something. But it's one of my favorites. Next we have Klaus. I think the Germans will know Klaus, of course. He's a Köf. He's a little shunter that's mainly working in yards, and he has a little nameplate at the back. He's very low on rails and he's very small and tiny. Next we have like this kinda random diesel engine. It's a special diesel engine from Germany. It's very strong and it has two engines like you can see here. And yeah, I use Aryan birds to make them and the James, I think. Next on we have Gerhard, aka Sophia. It's a TE engine from the Trans-Europa Express, Trans-Europe Express if in English. I made it so that it can drive with express coaches. I've made it out of a Spencer, of course, as you can see there. I used clay and many types of colors. So this is Erich. He's a V200, it's like V200, special diesel engine. I used the diesel 10, as you can see. I have taken out the claw and made it out of clay. Next up we have Leopold and Pia. They're diesel engines, special diesel engines from Germany. Leopold isn't finished at the moment, as you can see, also for Pia. They're siblings, but Pia is a more specific engine from those types of diesels because her drivers are more up so they can look on the yard. This is Jürgen. He's not finished. I will use the normal naval tender because I don't want to make a tender for him. He's based on a German steam engine, as all my customs. So yeah. Next up we have this, I think, yeah, it's a random steam engine from this. There once was like this advertisement from, it's named Die Kleine Lok. I will put the link down below. It's an old advertisement film from the DB. Next up we have Helmut, one of my favorites. He's a BR80, aka the Markland engine. I used Thomas for him. He has like this little nameplate, a little driver figure, and yeah. So we move on. Next custom is Gerda. She's mainly based on my great aunt because she died last summer, and I really try to portray the character from my great aunt on Gerda to make it more special for myself. I used the Hank for it and add a little driver, and yeah. Next one. Here we have Jaden. He's a special mixed traffic engine from Germany, which like he mainly exists in my headcanon. He's based on a BR3, I think, yeah. But yeah, nothing special, a normal hero. Next custom. This is Friedrich. He's based on the little engine from this one railway. I will put something in the corner right there. He's based on the Black Prince from this railway, but I use it as DB and DR for Deutsche Bahn and Deutsche Reichsbahn. And something very neat is no coal picking, which is a reference to Will's Corner and MVR Crisis. Next custom is Franz. He's an Austrian engine, a very special engine indeed. I really like it. I've made it out of a Gordon and a Henry tender. He uses Whiff's face with a beard like many Austrian People had it like in the days. Then there's Frida, very basic, just added something like the wheels, like then I've added the nameplate, red stripes, red. Yeah, I've also repainted the tender. Nothing really special about it, so let's just move on. Next one is Heinrich. He's based on a BR1, a very big one of course. He's a mainly express engine. He's one of my greatest customs I think at the moment. I really like him because he looks so massive and strong, and also he's big. Well guys, this is one of my favorite customs because it's Philipp, the Class 10 or BR10 from the German railway, the DB, the Deutsche Bahn. And it's made out of a Frida, of course, as you can see. It has a nameplate with its name on it. I added one take and play wheel, I think. There's also like this little nameplate at the tender. I don't have anything about to say, so let's just move on. Well, this is Peter, the BR5 from the German railway. It has, of course, two tenders, but the original engine only had one tender. But I will show you how I made it. I made it out of a wooden railway Spencer. I've added a jack face from a wooden railway jack, of course. Those side plates were made out of cardboard. The second tender is coal and water, like the original one, but I didn't make like the top thing because I wanted to make it special. Then I've used a Connors tender to represent an extra water tender because many trains like had this thing, but yeah, I don't know. So yeah, now I'm going to tell you something about the characters in general. Peter and Philipp, of course, takes express trains like their express engines, and Franz also helps them, but not only those three, but I think Heinrich also helps them with the express trains because there he is, because the four engines are mainly the express engines, but there are surely more engines that do like passenger services trains or something. So now something about my headcanon. Franz and Philipp are taking like the special express trains that run only on the island, and then there are like their meet at the end station and they couple to each other. And then there's Peter and Heinrich. They're taking the express trains on the island and sometimes like go to the mainland, to Germany I mean. And then there's Gerda. She takes like branch line trains, sometimes mainline trains, and where she's needed she's always there. But Jaden is an express engine and works on the main line, but sometimes he's like a goods train because he's a mixed traffic engine, but in real life his basis isn't it, but on my headcanon he is. Helmut and Leopold are the main branch line engines, they have an own branch and they're working at the harbor. And then we have Tim and Klaus, and they are like the main chanters from every big train station yard or something like that. And so again, thanks for watching, see you at the next time.